Well, Grahame, you must be delighted as being selected as the Topline Thoroughbreds trainer. Can you tell us how this association came about?
Yeah, I've known Rob Woods for a number of years, and you know, he wanted to get into the syndication side of things, and we formed an association, and it's just great to have him on board in the stable.
Seems pretty passionate, Rob, and he's a good guy to have in the game.
Yeah, good, and he's very flexible, you know, as far as selection of the horses and that. He gives us a good bit of free rein there to go out and make our selections, and hopefully we can, you know, it all comes to fruition that they go on and do the job.
Now, Topline have bought some lovely yearlings during the year, but there are some young horses in the stable of Topline already.
Yeah, we bought sort of half a dozen last year, and a few of them are sort of just going through their paces. We've got a couple ready to trial next week, and we've only had the one runner so far, a horse that we've got a lot of time for, more than ready horse called Ready to Fly. So we think he's going to be more of a 3-year-old type, and you know, we think big things of him later in the year.
Okay, great. Let's talk about the young horses that Topline have purchased during the year. What's the process involved? I'd imagine you would work pretty closely with the Topline Thoroughbreds team to try and secure these nice young horses.
Yeah, that's correct. There's a lot. We have to look at a lot of horses to nail the ones down that we like. First of all, we're going to get the ones that fit into the criteria. We want to buy horses by proven stallions and out of good families.
With these young horses, as the racehorse trainer, they lead the sale yards. Where do you like to see them go? Do they go for a bit of a break, then are they broken in? What's the process from your point of view and Topline's point of view?
Well, normally they go out and have a bit of a break after the sale, and then they sort of have 3 or 4 weeks off and then go to the breakers. Currently we've got 7 horses at the breakers now, and you know, they're just going through their paces, and then they'll go out for another break and then go back into training.
So it's fair to say that Topline Thoroughbreds and yourself, you've purchased some lovely yearlings so far of the sales series, and looking forward to what the future holds.
Definitely, and next few months will be very exciting.
Looking to win the Magic Millions on the Gold Coast next year, and there's a colt here that Topline and yourself purchased by Schwartz here from Baffled, 3-quarter brother to Horizons. If any horse says to us, well, I might be getting up and going early, this could be the fella.
Yeah, definitely. He looks like an early 2-year-old runner, big, strong, precocious type horse. He's out of a 2-year-old family, and you know, we really liked him, and that was one of the horses we really pursued when we got to the sales, and we were fortunate enough to be able to land with him.
Good size Schwartz here, isn't he? He consistently gets really, really good runners, and again, nice to have one in the stable.
Yeah, definitely. He's a good all-round stallion, and each week goes past, he just churns out the winners, and you know, as I said, they're real trainers type horses, good sound horses with good temperaments.
Another filly from the Gold Coast that I like the look of was the Schnitzel Uneasy filly out of a Zabeel mare. Lovely crosses, speed and stamina there.
That's correct, and Schnitzel you know, has proven that he can get a horse run a middle distance. Filly of John O'Shea trains. She's been winning over 1900 metres of lately, so there's no reason to suggest that this filly won't be able to do the same.
And what did she strike you as a type?
She had good strength about her, and you know, we just liked her as an all-round filly, and no, she just ticked all the boxes as far as we were concerned.
Another yearling to touch on from the Gold Coast is a colt by Schnitzel from It's You. Schnitzel, proven horse, needs no introduction, and every chance of him being a 2-year-old.
Yeah, definitely. He's a real 2-year-old type horse, and Schnitzel's had a great run at you know, the last few months. He's been really firing out the winners left, right and centre, and he's out of a stakes winning mare, and who's already produced a stakes horse, so you know, this is a great opportunity, this horse, to get in a running type horse.
Did he grab your attention as a nice type physical?
Yeah, we're quite taken to him, and fortunately for us, he came up on the first day of the sale, and as the sale got on, the market heated up, so I thought that you know, at the time we bought him at a very good price.
Okay. always nice to be able to secure a fast net rock filly, and Topline and yourself did that at the Classic Sale.
That's right. I think she might have been the only Fastnet Rock filly in the Classic Sale, but it's a beautiful filly. She's out of a great female line, with Fran Falouche being the third dam, and Fastnet Rock, well, he's just taking all before him, and just great to be able to have a Fastnet in the stable.
Could you see her being an early type, or might need a bit of time? What kind of mould does she fit?
I'd say that, you know, possibly she could run up early, but I would think, you know, basically you would think that she'd be a more 3-year-old type, but just a really lovely athletic looking filly.
Another machine would be nice.
We'd be delighted to have another machine in the stable.
Another filly worth talking about is this Lonhro Lady Helicio filly. Lonhro, our champion sire in Australasia, great international family, and again, lovely to have a Lonhro filly in the stable.
Yeah, definitely. The Lonhro fillies have done so well, and you know, he's a leading sire last season, and he, you know, keeps on firing out the winners every week. There's winners by Lonhro, and this filly, I would say that she's probably more your 3-year-old type filly, but it had good strength about her, and we liked her a lot.
And you see the Bob's bonus attached to her, like a lot of the young horses, and if we're racing in New South Wales, being Bob's eligible is certainly a help.
Definitely, and that was another part of the criteria too of our horses. We had to buy horses which were Bob's eligible. Just gives that little bit of added incentive for owners, and you know, you can reap the rewards.
From the recent Premier Sale in Melbourne, an Exceed and Excel colt from Rondeville. Always nice to buy yearlings from good producing mares, and this mare's done the job. Yeah, it's good old Woodlands family, and you know, which I've had a good bit of success in the past buying out of the Woodland family, and this colt's no exception. He's quite a strong type. I would say he would be an early 2-year-old type horse. He's very strong, and he looks like he'll get up and run early. Okay. Again, maybe in the mould of a helmet type. I've seen him doing a great job for Exceed and Excel in recent times. If he can be anywhere near as good as him, the top linos will be having some fun. No, definitely, and Exceed and Excel, you know, he's going so well at the moment, and you know, he does need any introduction as far as getting the winners, and I think they're pretty sound type horses, and they're good horses for trainers. And Grahame, no doubt, Topline Thoroughbreds and yourself delighted to secure a Northern Meteor filly at the Premier Sale in Melbourne. Yeah, that's correct. She was a filly, had good strength about her, and he needs no introduction, Northern Meteor. He was a very fast horse, Group 1 winner up the straight at Flemington, winning the Coolmore. And, you know, he looks a very exciting prospect as far as being a stallion goes, and, you know, we were very happy to be able to have one. As you say, Northern Meteor, good, promising young sire. There's a bit of a boom on these Northern Meteors, and for Topline to be able to secure one, have one in the stable, it's a bit of a buzz for the team. Exactly, and we bought her at the right price, so I think she'll be a very good value horse. Another filly from the Gold Coast by the Golden Slipper winner Strata out of a Hurricane Sky mare, again bred for speed, the family of Ponton Flyer. Stratum's doing a nice job, and a nice filly for Topline to secure. Yeah, definitely. Stratum's doing a great job at starting. He keeps on having winners, you know, weekly, and you know, this filly's out of a 2-year-old family and looks to be an early runner. Lovely scopy filly, and she's certainly the part. She's got a silver mane and tail, and she's a very pretty filly. And you know, we think that she'll be one of the ones who'll be up and running early this time round. What are you looking for in the yearlings and the sales? A filly like this Stratum filly, I mean, what is there one characteristic that as a racehorse trainer you look out for Topline? Yeah, look, I like fillies who've got a good bit of length about them, good size and that. And she ticked all the boxes, the Stratum filly, so no, we're very pleased to be able to put her in the portfolio.